Okay, listen to this. AI is helping businesses grow faster than ever before. But here's the problem. The same AI is also helping cybercriminals attack smarter, faster, and at scale. That was the shocking, absolutely undeniable reality revealed at the 2026 AI Summit. We've officially entered a new era where incredible innovation and unprecedented risk are permanently locked together. Honestly, you just can't have one without the other anymore.
So hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking the ultimate modern dilemma. How do organizations innovate and thrive with artificial intelligence without completely exposing themselves to massive new cyber risks? The 2026 AI Summit brought together the top cybersecurity experts, business leaders, and regulators to figure out exactly how we balance this AI progress with cyber resilience. Because make no mistake, while AI is completely transforming industries for the better, it's also creating entirely new, incredibly complex attack surfaces.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's the roadmap we'll be following today. First, the AI speed problem. Second, defense versus new threats. Third, designing security by default. Fourth, the human weak link. And finally, strategies for secure innovation.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the AI speed problem, innovation outpacing governance.
So here's what's actually happening on the ground right now. Businesses are literally sprinting to deploy AI. I mean, sometimes they're integrating it into core systems over a single weekend. We're talking about automation, predictive analytics, threat detection, highly tailored customer personalization, workflow optimization, and autonomous decision-making systems. And look, this tech is revolutionary, but here's the massive red flag. A lot of companies are deploying these amazing tools without any proper governance. When you plug AI systems directly into sensitive customer data, deep financial info, or private healthcare records without a safety net, you're creating a massive attack surface.
Which brings us to a fundamental rule of this new landscape. Innovation without guardrails becomes a cybersecurity risk. It really is that simple. When you integrate AI into your internal business operations at that kind of breakneck speed, even one tiny, seemingly insignificant security gap can snowball into a catastrophic breach. You're essentially building a high-speed train, but you're forgetting to lay down the tracks securely.
Moving on to Section 2, defense versus new threats, the double-edged sword.
And this brilliantly illustrates the two sides of the AI coin. On one side, you've got the defenders. They're using AI to process massive amounts of data at a scale humans simply cannot match. They're detecting anomalies way faster, predicting attack patterns before they even happen, and automating threat hunting to boost efficiency. But the attackers are heavily armed now too. Cybercriminals don't need massive, sophisticated technical teams anymore. They're using AI to instantly create adaptive malware, generate chillingly realistic deepfakes, and automate really complex social engineering attacks. AI has basically become an incredibly cheap, scalable weapon for the bad guys.
So how do we fight back? Well, the solution isn't just writing better code. The strongest, most resilient defense moving forward requires a perfect marriage of human intelligence and AI-driven security. We absolutely need the raw processing power of the machine, but it has to be guided by the critical thinking, context, and oversight of a human expert.
That brings us to Section 3, designing security by default, because we can't rely on bolt-on defenses anymore.
To understand why those bolt-on defenses fail, just consider this terrifyingly simple flow. Step 1. Attackers secretly poison the data the AI is learning from. Step 2. The AI model learns these bad behaviors, assuming they're totally normal. Step 3. Because the AI now thinks this malicious activity is standard, the security system completely ignores the attack. If cybersecurity teams and AI developers don't collaborate from day one to protect that initial training data, the AI itself becomes the danger. It's kind of like training a guard dog to welcome the burglars, and maybe even fetch them a beer.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the concept of explainable AI. You see, a lot of AI systems today operate as a black box. Data goes in, a decision comes out, but nobody actually understands what happened in the middle. And if you're in banking, healthcare, insurance, or government, you simply cannot afford untrustworthy black box AI. You need audit trails. You need to understand exactly how and why a decision was made to ensure compliance, legal accountability, and most importantly, customer trust. Because if you can't explain your AI decisions, you can't fully trust your AI systems.
All right, on to Section 4, the human weak link. Technology isn't the only vulnerability.
Despite the billions of dollars being poured into advanced AI defenses, the vast majority of breaches still originate right here, with humans. We're talking about human error and psychological social engineering. Think about this scenario for a second. An employee gets an urgent voice note from their boss asking for a quick fund transfer. Because attackers are now using AI to generate audio that sounds completely indistinguishable from reality, the employee complies. Just like that, a human bypasses a billion-dollar security system entirely, all because of a sophisticated phishing attack and poor security awareness. Because these threats are adapting literally every single day, taking an annual boring security quiz just doesn't cut it anymore. Continuous cybersecurity awareness training is absolutely non-negotiable now. Protecting your organization against AI-generated deepfakes and hyper-personalized phishing requires constant, updated employee education. Your team is your first line of defense. They have to be trained to spot exactly what the AI missed. Let's move to Section 5 and see how this builds into strategies for secure innovation, basically your blueprint for survival.
The summit made one thing crystal clear: AI governance is no longer optional. Every single business needs strict data usage policies. You need AI risk assessment frameworks to evaluate any new tools you bring in. You must have incident response plans that are specific to AI breaches. You need clearly defined AI responsibilities across your entire team, along with rigorous documentation and auditing processes. Remember, uncontrolled AI adoption creates uncontrolled risk. These governance steps, they're the seatbelts for your high-speed innovation.
Let's break down the 4 overarching lessons from the 2026 AI Summit. First up, scope. AI risk isn't just an IT problem anymore. It is a business-wide issue. Second, approach. Waiting for an attack to respond is totally outdated. Proactive resilience replaces reactive security. Third, alignment. Governance, ethics, compliance, and security can't exist in silos. They have to align. And finally, pacing. The ultimate rule here is that the speed of your innovation must never, ever compromise your security. These are your authoritative rules for safely navigating this new era.
It's also super clear that no organization can fight this battle alone. Global collaboration between businesses, governments, and cybersecurity firms is essential. Firms like Lumiverse Solutions highlight exactly why we need comprehensive tools, emphasizing things like AI security assessments, governance frameworks, and compliance readiness. According to the summit, providing this kind of support is how we achieve the ultimate goal: balancing incredible technology innovation with vital, robust protection. So the crucial point is this: we are standing at a major technological crossroads right now. AI can and absolutely will accelerate your business growth. But if you embrace it blindly, without a rock-solid foundation of security and governance, it's going to accelerate your risk just as fast. Cybersecurity is no longer just about protecting your IT network. In this age of AI, it is quite literally about business survival. So take a hard look at your own systems today and ask yourself, is your AI accelerating growth or is it accelerating risk? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and remember, keep innovating safely.